Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review for you. This time we have this 89 rated Hero David Ginola card. Now I've been wanting to do this review for the longest time and I finally got around to doing it now. So on stats he's 6'1", got high medium work rate, he's got the 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Now, on alternative positions, he does have a little bit of variety, to be fair. He has the left mid, he has the left wing, he also has the striker, and he also has the cam. So it's actually quite a nice little variety of positions he can play, just so you can get a few other cards in the team. Now, on stats center, he's got the 90 pace, he's got the 88 shooting, 87 passing, the 91 dribbling, and the 84 physical. So on paper, looks like such a nice, well-rounded card. Now, on playstyles, he has a few nice ones. He has technical, he has quick step, he has first touch, he has power shot, and he also has the flare playstyle. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot to my channel, and I see after positive and negatives. Peace.
Just you and me. It's already past dawn. Yes, I can see the perfect picture of what life should be.
So, on to my other thoughts about the Ginola card. Now, if you don't know how to segment this, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do, just so you utilize the card as best as possible. Now, first for me, it's going to be the 5-star skills, 5-star weaver. Now, obviously, being 6'1", he's not going to be the most agile card. Obviously, he's nowhere near unagile. But you do need to be careful of that when doing big step overs or like that with this card, because obviously he's not going to have the smallest returning circle. But that 5-star skills with that agility goes really, really nice together, especially if you pair it up with that technical plus as well. He's a very, very hard card to get off the ball with them skills. Now, the 5-star weaver, really, really dependable. There's something about this card, and maybe it's an aura factor. He doesn't really have the best of shooting attributes, but that strong foot, that weak foot, really, really dependable on this card. Now, the pace for me is decent. It's not really amazing. Once he gets through on goal, he'll definitely be able to burn the centre-backs. But obviously, he's not like Mbappe level fast. He's not known for his pace. But it's still enough to get him through on goal. Now, the shooting for me, as I've just said, he's got an aura about it. There's a factor to this where you think every shot's going to go in. And honestly, most do. He's a very, very clinical card in front of goal. Even if the stats don't really say so. Maybe because of that 92 composure to go with it. But overall, he's a very, very deadly shooter. Now, the passing for me is quite average. He's got good vision, to be fair, and short pass and long pass are decent. And he can play some decent through balls, to be fair, as you've seen in some of these clips. Overall, it's not bad, but I just wouldn't recommend it as a mainly ball player man. Now, as I already talked about, that 5-star skills with the technical plus go hand in hand really nicely. That agility, that dribbling, the ball control with the first touch playstyle, all of these are really, really nice, especially to assist someone that's 6'1". It honestly feels like he's about 5'8" in the ball. Just so nice and smooth. And with these step overs, the really effective ones this year, he glides on and it makes him look so nice. Now, the physicals, me, this is why I think Ginola is so good. So, obviously, he's got the rest of the attributes, but being 6'1" and having that strength as well, he is so effective. And even in the air, 90 jumping, he's just so strong, so physical on the ball. It's so hard to get off him. Now, one of the only issues I find with this card is that balance and also that stamina is a little bit low in my opinion. He will definitely run out about the 80th minute, so you do need to be careful of that at times. So, on to my overall scores about the card. Now, if you don't know how segment works, I pretty much give each individual stats. So, we got pace, shooting, passing, a score out of 10. I also give him an overall score and a value for coins. So, first for me, it's going to be that pace. Now, overall for pace, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Once he's through on goal, he's very, very fast and solid to get through, but obviously, he's not really the quickest of card. That's not really what Ginola's about. Now, the shooting for me, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 as well. I do think he's got very dependable shooting on both feet. I just feel like I would want a little bit higher, like attack position and stuff like that, to give it more like a 9.5, 10. Now, the passing for me overall, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's very, very solid. He's not really going to be that much of a ball player, but he has that in his locker and he can do that, which makes this card so versatile and so good. Now, the dueling for me, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Reason being, I'm not going to give it a 10 is because that balance is a little bit low to give it a 10. But being 6'1", you really wouldn't expect him to be as agile as he is. And obviously those skills come off so nicely, especially with that technical plus. Now, the physical attributes for me, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. He's very, very physical. This card got really good jumping, so he can be an aerial threat as well. Got really good strength to hold off these centre-backs. The stamina isn't amazing, but it's adequate enough to deal with it. But overall, he's just a very, very nice, well-rounded card. Now, on to my overall score for me then, I'm going to give him a 9.1 out of 10. I do think he's a really good card, even at this stage. This is why he's still worth 1.2 million, because all the rest of the heroes have dropped in price, but him, he's still sitting at value, which is really, really good. So, value for coins, I'm going to put him at a 7 out of 10. He's still a very, very good card, but for 1.2 million, there might be a little bit better cards out there, but this card has an aura and a dominance to him, which will win you a lot of games in FUT Champs. But that's all my view. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Like I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to my channel. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next view, and peace out, guys.